gentlemen, welcome back to episode 45, part 2, Electric Boogaloo, a Paperwork podcast with your boys, Fresh Pants Peach and Walt, and special guest, are you still with us?
I'm certainly
You're with us?
Yes.
Glad we know. So, we are back with a part 2 of Paperwork podcast to discuss our Royal Rumble numbers. That voice, that beautiful serenading voice you just heard, Mr. Roy Connor from Opie and Friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, glad to be back for part 2. Part 1 was such a success. Maybe, kind of. I don't know. We'll see.
If it goes out on time, it was a success.
Yeah.
If everybody saves their audio files, it's a success.
Yeah, we don't have high level bar. So if you are just joining us on this episode, take a look back because we did a part 1 of this, and we are discussing the Royal Rumble numbers, numbers 1 through 30. So in the part 1, we discussed numbers 1 through 15. This part, we're going to specifically discuss 16 through 30, not 20, 16 through 30.
And as Peachy stated, or did Peachy say it? We're probably going to see a lot more winners here in this this part of the segment.
Yeah.
As history tells us.
I crunched the numbers real quick.
Oh, here we go.
There was 23 winners from 16 to 30, and only 9 from 1 through 15.
Wow. So
Just 24 runner-ups from 16 through 30, and there's only 7 runner-ups. Why is those numbers different? Well,
because the greatest. Well, I don't know if the greatest Royal Rumble's
no,
included.
Greatest Royal Rumble's not included.
So you have a 40-man Royal
Neither
Rumble.
is the 40-man. Neither is the 40-man.
I know.
But hold on,
Right,
real fast.
Roy?
I just
No. I want Roy to get this right because you're a fake fan. Roy, go ahead.
So in 88, there was only 20 participants.
No,
Okay.
So
both wrong.
go ahead. Answer.
There was 2 winners the one year, Luger and Bret Hart. There wasn't 2 runner-ups.
True.
Oh, okay.
Even though
There's only 31 Rumbles.
I like to say this, Bret Hart won that. Look at the tape. I have video evidence not released to the public. The mystery angle, if you will. The Zapruder film of that Royal Rumble.
So before we go down this well any further, the one fun thing we were doing with this is the numbers were split up amongst everyone in this group.
Hold on, I'm showing Walton the video now. Walton.
I can't believe you got that angle.
Told you.
Man.
I had an iPhone in, was it 94?
Yeah. But what we're doing is we split up the numbers amongst ourselves, and we don't know who has what number. So it's a surprise to us, as well as the rest of you guys.
Yeah. We do know our own number. I was going to
Yes.
specify that in the first one.
Yes, we do.
It's not. Although, listening to Peachy, we're not quite sure if he's also surprised.
Man. So
I'm kidding, Peach. You were actually more prepared than Walton for your numbers.
he damn was. I'm not even going to deny that. He definitely more prepared. So let's jump right into it. So number 16 is where we're starting at this one, folks. So who is going to discuss number 16?
Walton and a shit-eating grin.
It's not him this time. It's me.
I know.
I was just letting Walton make the same face that he was making. It's me. It's
The DOWG.
not DDP.
Oh, come on.
I hope Road Dogg is one of your numbers.
What, for me?
Yeah.
No. Well, Road Dogg's not a number. He's a person. But Vicky Guerrero was number 16.
No, we're on 16. I was looking at 15.
You can continue to look at 15 if you want to. Interesting fact on 16, and it's 3 numbers in the same Rumble, but the year that Mick Foley came out 3 times, 3 Faces of Foley, number 16 was when he came out as Mankind. And what's the interesting part of 16 is he eliminated Chainsaw Charlie, who eliminated him while he was Cactus Jack at the very beginning of the Rumble.
Hey, Mike, was that the first time we seen Cactus Jack in that Rumble?
No, at that time, him and Chainsaw Charlie, I believe, were a tag team.
Got it.
And they started off 1 and 2 to start that Rumble.
Fair enough.
But other than that, there was no winners from 16. No runner-ups. There's Looks like it's one of the lowest total amount of eliminations
Shawn-
from them too.
From what I'm seeing, Shawn Michaels has thrown out the number 16 entry 3 years in a row.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Charlie Haas, Johnny Nitro, Randy Orton. Hornswoggle has an elimination of a number 13.
And it's your boy, The Miz.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
The Shield eliminated the Great Khali.
Men on a Mission had a consecutive 16 entrant back-to-back years.
Yes, they did.
Also pretty...
And Squat Teamer number 2,
oh, boy.
which was probably not as impressive as number 1, came out at 16.
Do we have eyes on that to see what SWAT team or number 1 looks like?
Well, you had them up.
You're the eye in the sky.
I'll tell you what. I'm really hoping people listening.
You are a big drone guy, so you really are our eye in the sky.
It's true.
We should fly drones one day. Side note, we could do a drone podcast after this.
Yeah.
And Hunico came out at 16, who was eliminated by Karma.
Who?
So
Who?
Hunico.
Who? I'm a riot.
God.
When you said he was eliminated by Karma, do you mean he did something bad previously in his life?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He was one of the. Wasn't he one of the 7 Mexicans that came out on lawnmowers?
Well, Hunico is
All
Sin
right. Here we go. Listen.
Oh, no.
The other podcast was Walton's with his murder mystery / rape, and now Mike's going to come out in 6 minutes and just be a complete racist. Lord have mercy.
We're not getting sponsored.
There was a group. Do you remember who they were, Walt?
Mexicals. It was Hunico. Oh God, I can see them. Well, Hunico
Was it
is
Super Crazy. Was Super Crazy one of them?
Super Crazy was in it for a little bit when he was with WWE, and I forget who the third guy was. As I keep on trying to say, Hunico now is Sin Cara. Is the Sin Cara in WWE. He was like the Dark Sin Cara before that, and then WWE just kept the Sin Cara mask. So, man, it's gonna...
It all sounds awful to me.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but...
The Miz came out twice at number 16.
Okay.
Yeah. And Tyler Rex was number 16.
I've met him before.
There's that.
Peachy actually met him with me.
Who?
Tyler Rex, whatever his name is. He was remember in Boston, Peach, we met wrestlers? Like years ago?
Was this one of your independent films you made?
No, remember, Peachy, remember we had that lovely day in Boston? Like we just
I remember the lovely day.
It's getting worse and worse, I think.
And there were wrestlers, like we're walking by Fenway Park, and Alex Riley and it was Tyler Reeks came out of the gym that was right there, and I got my picture taken with him.
Yeah, I bet.
And then we went to Raw that night.
I'm sure you did want to go to Raw that night. Rest pass.
Number 17.
No, wait.
On?
I got one. I got something to say here. 16, I'm eyeing up a participant here. Art Anderson in his only Royal Rumble.
That was his only Royal Rumble?
That's what you have eyes on it. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, he's not in any other ones.
Roy, I want to say, like, I'm not trying to peek over your shoulder, but I appreciate we use the same page to find our.
Oh, okay.
Can
we give it? Should we give it a
shout out?
A shout out to
Go for it.
ProWrestlingHistory.com. ProWrestlingHistory.com. ProWrestling History HISTORY.com. Maybe they'll hear this and then yeah.
I used Wikipedia.
Fair enough. Did you donate to Wikipedia, Mike? Is the question?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good. It's a tax.
$3 a year every year.
Alrighty, so now that we're on there, number 17. Do we want to move to number 17?
Yeah.
Alrighty, who has number 17?
I do.
Oh,
The
here we go.
17th Royal Rumble was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
That's a good one. Look at him.
Walt, who won that Royal Rumble?
I don't think I'm allowed to say anymore. Bye. Listen, I just
like 17 has no winners, has not much going on for it. But another number 17 fact: Gold Dust and Big Show both have 17 appearances.
Ooh.
17 appearances in the Rumble?
Yep.
Damn.
That's a lot, and that's probably not even the most.
I
It
think
is not.
It is?
It's not.
Okay.
I think Kane.
It's probably Kane. Has to be Kane.
Kane has the record for most consecutive, or he used to.
No, I think he's I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Well,
have
he
anything
had
up.
it. Yeah, he had the record. He doesn't. He is no longer consecutively in the Rumble.
Okay.
He's too busy being a mayor.
Mayor.
Is he in Knox, Tennessee or something?
Not Knoxville. Peach, what other fun facts about 17 do you have?
Not much. It really didn't have anything to speak of besides
All right.
the
Interesting.
Benoit.
Interesting note on 17. Booker T came out in 17, and you're probably thinking, why is that a fun fact? Well, when Booker T came out 17,
Was that the year?
That was the year
I think
that Jerry Lawler came out at 12 and
Oh.
Michael Cole came out at 20.
I think I read something up on this. Was this the year of the too many cameo Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
It's like one of the. They said it's ranked as one of the worst ones. I did not see it personally.
Mike, you're sure about that? I thought that Booker T one was his surprise return.
Now, 2012, Jerry Lawler's at 12, Booker T's 17, Michael Cole's at 20.
Okay.
That also year that had Ricardo Rodriguez. There was at least Jim Duggan was in that one. Karma was in that. Road Dogg was in that one. So yeah, there goes a lot of.
So last year's Royal Rumble was really good because they only had, they had two surprise entrants, but one of them was kind of like the jokey one. One of them was Shane Hurricane Helms, was one of them, and the other one was Rey Mysterio. But Rey
then he
Mysterio came back. After SummerSlam, I forget when it was. So, but I like it when they do only two or something.
Yeah, you'd like a return from injury, some random guy, and yeah. Shelton Benjamin was number 17 twice. Or I clicked on the same tab twice, one or the other.
One or the other. So, all right. Any other fun facts about 17?
No.
Albert came out at 17 2 years in a row.
Well, one he was Prince Albert, the other he was Albert.
And what's even crazier is that very next year, Test came out.
I'm surprised you didn't name.
Little
You have a
TNA.
woman entrant. China the year before. The first women entrant in the Royal Rumble.
Well, I was working my way back. Did you not notice that?
Well, you went 2 years in a row and
China, interesting fact, China came out.
Thanks, Mike.
And if you really want to hear interesting, the year before that, The Godfather came out, so it's crazy.
Oh my God, I'm done with you.
I thought
Hall of Famer.
didn't she come out at 30 at one point? China.
Yes, 1 year she did come out at 30.
That wasn't. I thought that was her first year. Guess not.
I don't know, honestly. But yeah, she came out at 30 because I remember she won a Battle Royal. It was like DX versus the Corporation.
Yeah.
And it was whoever the winner of that Battle Royal was.
And I'm pretty sure Stone Cold clotheslined the shit out of her out of the ring. And there was I think he clotheslined her out of the ring, and Triple H was actually legitimately mad at the way he, I guess, was too rough with her. And I think he actually slipped Stone Cold a real punch.
Oh, wow.
That was in one of, what's that podcast Jared listens to all the time? Bruce Pritchard?
Bruce Pritchard. Something to wrestle with, I think. Yeah, I think it's
And I will give you Peachy's favorite 17 entrance. Number 1, Thurman Sparky Plug.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw that and I thought it was Bob Holly
It might have been.
because that was his nickname. I think it was like Sparkplug Holly or something like that.
And then Damian Demento.
Oh, my.
They were his 1 and 2. Shane Douglas was number 17 participant. So that's interesting for reasons.
Can we
Move to 18?
No. We
Hold
really.
on.
I need to get down to business.
Who
here.
was number 17 anyway? Was it Peachy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peachy? Can we get down to business with the 1997 number 17th participant?
1997, number 17 would have been Latin Lover. He was eliminated by Farouk.
Can we get eyes on Latin Lover, everybody? Listening audience, please.
Well, the number 17, like, I was looking at that. It went Latin Lover, Goldust, The Godfather, China, Prince Albert twice, and then Test.
So I immediately seen Latin Lover at 17, and I Googled Latin Lover. I will just say I did not get the professional wrestler of Latin Lover.
You know what? This is an awful year for the Royal Rumble. 97?
Oh, it's pretty
Go
bad.
down that list.
The Sultan, I had that action figure. He comes into 10. I know we're going backwards, but... Oh, it's bad. Cybernetico
awful.
at 15. Savio Vega. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait. Here we go. Diesel 2.
Oh, man.
Fake Diesel.
I think that was the same Rumble Razor Ramon
Fake
too.
Razor Ramon came out number 3.
Dude, this is bad. Flash Funk. Godwin brother.
Who won that year? Was that Austin?
Stone Cold.
And then Peachy's boy, Mil Marasquez. Marasquez, whatever.
That was me.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Couldn't pronounce his name last episode.
And Perrier Wooder.
Alrighty.
Oh, Lord.
So number 20, or not 28, 18. Who has number 18 in the
I
Open
have
Word
number
podcast?
18, and 18
Oh.
is much more eventful than 17.
Alrighty, let's hear it, Peach.
Where was the 18th Royal Rumble? It was in
don't.
Fresno, California. Just to let you know. In the 18 slot, Savage in the 4th Royal Rumble was a no-show, and they never explained it. It just didn't come out, and there was no reasoning, no storyline, nothing. Savage just didn't do it.
Interesting.
The 9th Royal Rumble, Michaels wins out of slot 18. Slot 18 in Royal Rumble 2, Hogan kicks 10. And Shawn Michaels has 18 appearances.
I wonder if that Hogan... You said he eliminates 10, Peach?
Yeah. In the
I
second
wonder.
one.
I wonder if that's the consecutive one. I know he has a string of he consecutively eliminates a shitload of people.
That's probably it. Then.
Yeah.
Or
Or at least a good amount, maybe 6 or 7. I know he goes on a string. He just eliminates people.
yeah, there's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, from there, and then how the fuck does that work?
I gotta check out that clip. That sounds
Hogan
pretty.
got
pretty
eliminated
intense.
at 21, and then he eliminated Big Boss Man at 22.
Well, that's the same thing that happened with Kane. Like when
That's why
he-
that.
he was out of the ring, but he was the one that pulled him out or something like that.
I don't remember that being Big Boss Man for some reason. I remember him being out of the ring. I just don't remember. I didn't trigger who was on the other end of it, I guess.
It on the ProWrestlingHistory.com, Big Boss Man and Akeem. I guess eliminate them.
Yeah.
So you have two interesting facts in. You have two wrestlers that eliminated themselves: Farouk and Kane.
Okay.
Kane was in '99, and he was in there for 53 seconds. So that might have been the year he was chasing X-Pac. I think X-Pac. Yeah, I think that might have been the year Kane returned to chase X-Pac or something like that. You also had, like PG said, Randy Savage never entered. Kevin Owens entered the Royal Rumble and was eliminated by Sami Zayn at one point. Always a great rivalry. So, yeah, anything else for 18?
There was a runner-up at 18, and I can't remember which one. I stopped paying attention to runners-ups.
Alright.
It's I'm looking just because I'm going down the list here. So Randy Savage didn't show up in the 18th spot in 91, and then he entered in. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Sorry, what a waste of time. Just delete that one, please. Thanks.
Got it. No problem. It's just going to be a race from the record. You won't
Noted.
hear it. So, all right. So the sound of silence right here indicates to me we're going to move on to number 19. N with the 19th entrant, in the apron
God.
work.
You can't even get your
Rumble.
words out. You're so excited.
I know. Who has number 19?
That's me.
Ah.
I'm not. I didn't even know your numbers, and I've set it up for you both times.
You did.
And
I wasn't paying attention this time.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still looking for the runner-up.
Okay. So, go start giving facts about 19.
Oh, there you go. The runner-up was Shawn Michaels in the 94. Technically, because Les Luger and Bret Hart both won, and Bastion Booger was unable to compete.
I couldn't figure out where you were, because I was looking through my list, and I was like, where is this coming from?
Okay,
so alrighty.
I'm up, right? 19?
You are up.
Okay, well, number 19 has had 2 winners and 3 runner-ups. And has a total...
Two fan favorites of a winners at that.
Oh, yeah. The 2 of the most controversial faces of the company, Roman Reigns and John Cena. And then the runner-ups was Dean Ambrose, losing to Triple H the year after Reigns won it.
And that was for the title.
That was. Roman Reigns defended the title. That is the first time it was defended by somebody in the Royal Rumble. And then John Cena. So, there you go, John Cena. I said 3 runner-up, didn't I? John Cena, and then there was also One Man Gang.
Yep.
At the very first Royal Rumble.
Because that only had 20.
So, that's not even my fun fact.
Ooh.
No, my fun fact about number 19.
Dumb question before you get into your fun fact. Cena winning, was that his, the Madison Square Garden year? Nah, it wasn't. Never mind. That was the year.
No,
that was the year
no,
he
because
faced
my
The Rock.
my fact has to do with that year. So,
Okay. Go ahead.
Since I'm speaking on the person that came out 19 that year. So in 2008, in the Royal Rumble at Madison Square Garden, Roddy Piper came out at 19. And what was fun fact about that was Jimmy Superfly Snuka came out at 18 right before it, and they squared off in Madison Square Garden in the Royal Rumble, both at the combined age of 98 years old.
Is that the oldest? I mean that's probably hard.
Oh, I'm completely making that number up.
Yeah, okay.
No, but that was a cool moment, too, because I remember all the wrestlers in the ring just stopped, and they were just legitimately watching these two guys wrestle each other.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a really cool moment, and it was
I'm
before...
going to have to clip that up. Check that out.
And both of them were dead now. So.
I got a runner-up for you there, Russ Pass. I know you're a fan.
Yeah.
Stone Cold in 2002. Came in at 19 and was eliminated by Triple H.
2002? Another runner-up?
Stone Cold was a runner-up at 19.
In what year?
2002.
The runner-up for that year was Kurt Angle.
Okay, fair enough.
Stone Cold was eliminated by Kurt Angle in the Final Four.
God damn it!
And then
You know what? This
Are you
thing,
Mr.
Perfect.
yeah, come on, this chart.
The thing is, I took that chart and put it in an Excel sheet, so I
You know
can sort
what?
it by...
Yeah, that's what I have. That's why I'm able. Mr. Perfect got eliminated next, then Kurt Angle.
Well, guess what?
And
The
Triple H won.
ProWrestling.com plug. Delete it. See ya. Bye.
Viscera was eliminated by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys
That's a
at number 19.
Edge.
They all
CM
count as half points.
Edge, CM
Yes.
Punk, Kevin Thorne. I'm assuming... I don't know which Holly that is, if it's Bob or
It says hardcore.
Hardcore.
On mine, the
Okay.
one I have.
Johnny Nitro, Rob Van Dam, Shelton Benjamin, and Chris Benoit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the history books will show that Viscera was eliminated by 7 guys, not 8.
Is that possibly the most people for an elimination?
I'm gonna say that
It's one
tied
of the
him.
longer ones I've seen.
What'd you say?
It's one of the longer ones I've seen.
Okay.
But I'm not. Spoiler alert! I'm not 20. So as 20's being talked about, I'll look that up just for the sake of looking it up.
Hey, Mike, it looks like in 94, he was eliminated by also 7 guys. Or are we, yeah, are we talking? No. Yeah, Mabel, right?
Well, there was 8 guys. I was saying Benoit
okay.
won't be in the record book of being the 8th.
Why not, Mike?
Walton.
I'm not...
Matt Hardy eliminated himself at 19 to move on from that. Kelly was the women's 19. And probably the most famous 19 of all time, Connor, at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Connor? Like,
not Roy Connor.
No,
from Ascension.
Oh, God.
Connor from Ascension.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was getting at. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
What?
Connor the
No, not Connor's Cure. That's messed up.
It'd be a hell of a return.
Oh my god!
I think I broke Crestpass.
Roy just doesn't know who Connor.
Roy, do you understand this?
I'm not listening.
Connor's Cure was a little kid that who was that? Was that Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, they was
Brought him
basically
into the
this
ring?
charity thing
cancer.
that they set up with this kid who had I think some form of cancer or something like that.
Wait, should I just stop you like now before you get?
No, he's already made the bad joke. He might as well. He might as well continue.
Okay,
this.
continue.
So, all right, I got nothing else. So.
We met.
No, okay.
Are you looking up Mason
Walton
Ryan?
said it would be a great return. That's what Walton just said that you missed while you were reading stuff. That's
So I guess he's no longer with us.
He is not.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on then to number 20.
Wait a second. The Canadian earthquake was also at 19. All right, now I'm done.
They get earthquakes in Canada? I guess they can, right? Western Canada?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Number 20. Go for it.
Oh shit!
Who has it?
It's me.
Oh man.
All right. So, number 20. Let's see here. Let's look for the worst possible 20th entrant.
Hey, I'm going with Rico.
Oh man. Oh, I'm seeing one right now.
Jerry Sags.
No, but I believe that was a relatively short appearance for Jerry Sags in the Royal Rumble. Can anybody check that on me? But I'm going to go with Mantar as possibly the worst 20
I completely overlooked him.
entrant. This is going back to that 95 Rumble with Shawn Michaels. That 95-96 awful participants, I believe. Yeah, Mantar coming in the 20th entrant. I'm trying to see if we have any winners out of 20.
I do not believe we do. There is...
No. No winners, no runners up. This is the last number that has no winner and no runner up.
Okay, we got in 2012, Michael Cole came out of the 20th spot. What a waste. Really, Michael Cole?
That was when he was at his finest.
God.
He was a wrestling machine.
I hate his orange singlet. He just Peach. What's his name in anagram for?
If you move the letters around, it'll spell comic heel.
He played that very well with this because he had like this dumbass orange like singlet on that looked just terrible, and he has want to say pretty bad tattoos. I don't know if they mean anything, and I feel bad if they do, but they just don't look great.
Yeah.
Couple things. You have two. Val Venus entered the number 20 spot 2 years in a row.
Okay.
You had Shelton Benjamin enter the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row. At number 20. That's all the fun facts I have.
Yeah.
El Torito, Mason Ryan. Come on now.
I see Jim the Anvil came in the 20 spot in 1990.
I wish Kofi came out at 20. I've been waiting for all the New Day to come out the same number. It keeps being 2 out of 3. Which ain't bad, but, you know.
That's what they say. They say 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So,
Rico.
I don't know if we have the
That was
rights
Rico
to
not
quote
talking about.
Meatloaf on the Apron War podcast. You got to make sure your trademarks are in order there, Walton.
Alrighty.
Well, we did pay Cole Quits a lot of money for the intro.
Royalties adding
We
up.
did.
Yeah.
I now
That's
just
what
I
Walt
just
needs
now
to have an
specifically
episode
buy
every once in a while.
Neshaminy Creek beer.
Got
That's
it.
all I buy.
That's a plug. Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company. Check it out if you're in the area.
The cream ale's so good. I might have some in my fridge. Not the cream ale. I think maybe the IPA. I forget.
I have a 6-pack of the Heffenweizen in my fridge, and I was thinking about bringing it, but I didn't want you to judge me as a degenerate coming to 7:30 in the morning with a 6-pack of beer. So
That's fine. That's acceptable here. So, alrighty. So, let's move over to number 21. Who has number 21?
I have number 21.
Get all of our fun facts out now.
It was the second time it was at Madison Square Garden. But yeah, nothing really interesting about it besides Royal Rumble 2. Warlord was kicked in 2 seconds.
yeah, is that the record, Peach?
That is not the record.
Okay. I also like to say this: Madison Square Garden, my favorite Royal Rumble venue.
It is good. It is. It just costs way too much to broadcast from there.
Yeah.
That's why they don't do it. Which is kind of shitty.
You
Really.
know, you see the wrestler like coming, towards the ring.
I like when it's in Philadelphia.
Well, I since PG didn't broaden that, the Warlord was the record for the longest time. They promoted it during those video packages every single year when they tell you, number 1 won this many times, but number 30 won this many times. And then Santino Marella got knocked out faster to beat that record.
But I didn't
Since
know what
Walt's
number
not paying
Santino
attention.
came in, so...
Yeah. Aldo Montoya, back-to-back years in the same number. I
Is it-
almost feel like at one point they just said, "What number were you last year? Okay, come back out that time this year."
Is that Just Incredible? Was that his WWF stint?
I
Was he
believe
Aldo
so.
Montoya?
I believe so. That name sounds familiar with that.
I didn't know that was his.
I think it's ECW fellow, Just Incredible.
I know Just Incredible. I just didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
he.
I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure you're right. So, way to be a fair weather fan.
This is where Karma entered the Royal Rumble.
Bret Hart was a runner-up in '97 at number 21.
That's a Stone Cold, right?
Well,
Yep. Yeah.
wait.
Technically,
I thought
Bret
you
Hart
said
won that one.
like. Oh, you said. I'm sorry. Your statement was runner-up or winner. I thought you said during number 20.
I said number 20 was the last time. Yeah,
You didn't have either. I
They
was
didn't
looking-
have either were. So 21.
Yeah, this is. Hopefully, we're going to get
Test
into the meat of
couple
things
times.
when we get to the winners and towards the end. Yeah, always the later
Yeah.
numbers are the more.
Oh, here's an interesting fact about 21. In 1999, Test was number 21, and he got eliminated by Stone Cold. In 2002, Test was number 21, and he got eliminated by Stone Cold. So, there's a fun fact for you.
I wonder if that will happen again this year.
Come on, Walt.
What?
And Coach came out at 21.
There's a chance it could happen. Okay, so 21, Booker T. This was Booker T's return year in 2011. That was the 40-man Royal Rumble, I think. And that was his big, he got, that's where he was, it was very unexpected, because I don't know if he was working with TNA still, or if this was after that.
Wasn't that the one where you did the spin and Rooney at Pico's house?
That's what I thought last time you were going to bring up Booker T. I thought that's when that was, but no, that was this time.
Yeah.
Probably looked more like a rigatoni.
Nah. That's terrible. Oh, man. Get the drum kit out.
I'm sure you'll top it by the end of the.
Don't worry about that. All right, so we good to move on to 22. No objections. Let's move on to 22.
The Hurricane came out last year at 21.
Number 22 was at Detroit. Dun, dun, dun. I have number 22. Fun fact: at the 15th Royal Rumble, Triple H wins with a 70-minute long appearance, which is the longest.
Oh, that's a long time.
Entrance number 22 at the 25th Royal Rumble was Sheamus.
Peach, you're your statement is incorrect, but I know what the facts you were going for. Triple H has, I believe, the longest combined time in the Royal Rumble. When he won at 22, he was only in it for like 23 minutes.
For the 15th?
Yes. He was not in there for 70 minutes.
Okay.
His combined
Jesus.
time, I believe that's what the fact is his combined time in all Royal Rumble appearances is over 70 minutes.
Correct.
Lord have mercy. Who called the fun police, you know?
He was
Well,
in the 23 minutes for that.
That couldn't be the record at 70-some minutes.
Maybe there was bonus time when they cut off the pay-per-view. You never know.
But no, I'm thinking other guys have been in the whole thing for
an
60
hour or so.
minutes.
Yeah, Mysterio.
For an hour.
and-
So unless Mysterio's rest of his combined time is under 10 minutes.
I think there's like 3 people that went over the hour, or maybe 4.
Well, if you count the Greatest Royal Rumble, Daniel Bryan did it.
Yeah, because that was the big
Hour and
one. Because
16.
Daniel Bryan broke Rey Mysterio's record, and then I don't know what the records were before that.
Finn Balor did 57. Jericho did a minute, or an
Damn.
hour. Yeah. Jericho did an hour in 2017. See, like right there, Jericho, I'm sure his combined time's got to be over
Yeah.
72.
I don't know.
Reigns did 59. Ew. 2015, The Miz had 4 minutes and R-Truth had 4 minutes. That was your 1 and 2.
Keep firing.
What number are we on?
Keep firing there, Peachy. What else you got?
What number are we on? 22?
22.
Yeah.
All right, while Walton looks up whatever the hell he's looking up, I thought he was going to come out with something.
No, I'm working right now, so that's great.
Christ. Here we go.
Oh, Mike.
I know, that's great.
Well, Sheamus also won at 22. He won in 2012.
I think this was my first time with Kofi sighting. I wrote Kofi, but
I was wondering with your numbers, Peach, legitimately, if you were gonna pull up like how many times you got Kofi. Because like if I was able to pick out the numbers, I would have given you every Kofi number.
just every number he's come out of.
Yes.
All right, here we go. In 22, the Great Kabuki. In the 94 Rumble. God, this guy, you know what he looks like? He looks like if a head shrinker and one of them monkeys with the white faces had sex. That's who the Great Kabuki looks like. Please, if everybody use their data and Google appropriately during this segment.
Diesel was a runner-up at number 22.
Oh, that is something. It looks like a mix of like it's like an. I'm not trying to sound derogatory when I say
Well,
it's like
here we go.
an Asian demolition. Like, does that
A kabuki
Like that-
actor is an Asian actor that wears the
Oh.
mask.
Really, that's what you say. I don't want to sound derogatory before you. That's the derogatory statement you make.
But so I don't. Yeah.
Not the 14-year-old naked photos. We're not going to put a censor on that, but okay.
Yeah. The dead kid coming back to life at the Royal
Oh,
Rumble.
yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Tess coming back.
Well, listen. It wouldn't
Let's
be. It wouldn't be.
bring in
it,
the corpse of the cancer kid in a Royal Rumble.
It wouldn't be. He wouldn't come back alive at the Royal Rumble. It would probably be beforehand because they would have to get there.
We are moving.
Yeah.
forward.
Let's move to 23 before.
Hold on. 22 has 2 runner-ups.
Who are the
There's
runner-ups?
Earthquake in 91. And then, I think it was 96 was Diesel. Lost to Shawn Michaels. So there you go.
Interesting. Interesting facts.
I would say
Let's go to 23. Let's keep this train.
that's me.
Oh, man, I didn't even get to try to tease like thinking it was me.
Okay. Oh man. In 1997 to 23, Entrant. This is probably one of the worst Royal Rumbles. I fake Diesel coming in. Who else we have here? Anybody good? In 2000, Prince Albert, not to be confused with Albert. Same guy. Little less hardware, I'm assuming. The Hurricane, Mike's favorite, 23 in 2002.
My favorite? That's Walton's favorite.
Whatever.
I love the Hurricane,
He
man.
sucks.
Whoa,
I love the Hurricane. He sucks.
Not really seeing much here. Mr. Perfect in 91. No. Mike, you have anything on the 23?
You have a winner. You have a winner of Randy Orton.
There we go.
You have 2 winners.
I didn't go that
Where's
far.
the... Oh, yes, because you have a co-winner. I'm sorry.
Is it after 2005?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm not looking
Well,
at
the
it.
co-winner is before 2005.
Is that Luger?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, obviously.
And there was a runner-up somewhere, but it looks like that was Shawn Michaels in 2007.
Okay.
That was the year the Undertaker won.
2007,
There's that.
2007 Shawn Michaels, where he's like, I kind of want to wear the old school trunks, but then I also want to wear chaps while I wrestle. That's Shawn Michaels?
Yes, that's how all of us should live our lives.
Awful.
Walt, stop doing work.
Sorry. I'm actually texting down to the call room, like
To the war room.
fantasy football draft. Yeah, the war room. Thank you. To get
Okay, well,
updates
then,
on
you know what-
my Rumble entries.
Hold on.
Go back to your work.
Okay, thank you.
So, I would like to say, I know it's not the
I'm
20
not demeaning or saying anything bad, so it's probably for the best.
So, to kill some of this time of the lackluster 27th entrant, in my opinion,
23rd entrant.
23rd. I was trying to skip ahead without anybody noticing. As I'm perusing through in my downtime during this, Vince McMahon, who won the Royal Rumble in 99, holds the record for making the least number of eliminations by a winner.
One.
Stone
Yeah.
Cold. Very interesting.
So, all right. Anybody have any other number 23 facts? So I know the Randy Orton win, he went on to face Bray Wyatt, which at that WrestleMania, which had that weird projector thing going on. You had a Hornswoggle appearance, a Road Dogg appearance.
Nunzio.
Well, spoilers, come on. Anything else? Kind of. Brock Lesnar entered at 23 and was basically thrown out by the Wyatt family at the time of Harper, Rowan, and Strowman. Again, we talked about it. Diesel 2 was in there. Diesel 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, that's about it.
There's not even, fun people I can make fun of in this spot.
I mean, you can make fun of the Hurricane,
Whoa.
you asshole.
Well,
How did you not talk? This is where you should be raving about this.
is this me?
Last
Me or
year's
Walton?
23.
Hold on. Hold on.
Adam Cole?
Oh, was that last year? Do I not have that? Oh yeah, I do. It was.
What the hell was that?
I wasn't.
Walton just went really high pitched. I did not
Yeah.
twist his testicles.
He just hit puberty again.
Well, listen. This is how I became famous. So, Roy, in case you're not aware, there is a Snapchat video of me at last year's Royal Rumble from the rapper. I guess what's it? Panda guy? Is that his name?
Yeah, the guy from Panda. What the hell's his name? It's
Designer.
I don't know.
Designer.
Yeah, designer. He sings a
Whatever
Panda
the fuck his name
song or
is.
something. I have no idea who this guy is.
I don't know.
But he was
Song
sitting in
goes,
front of.
Panda, 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 panda.
He was
Panda, panda, panda.
Well, he was-
Wait, whoa. Watch the trademarks. Do we have rights on this? Who sings this?
That is not what the song sounds like. So it's okay.
So
Just the lyrics.
he was sitting in front of us, and it made somewhat news because the Grammys were that night, and he chose to go to the Royal Rumble in Philly instead of the Grammys.
Got ya.
And you just see me when Adam Cole comes out. Adam Cole, his little gimmick, he just says "Bebe" after his name,
Okay.
and sticks his hands up in the air like this. So you just see me doing Adam Cole "Bebe" in the background of his Snapchat video.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you just see, you see me. It made my team meeting at work.
That's pretty funny. That is good.
So
I feel like this should have been mentioned before. I'm glad you saved this for the Rumble.
I think
podcast.
we did mention it in our live discussion of our experiences at the.
I probably
Rumble.
skipped through it.
It's-
15-second circle skip.
Yeah.
I usually just fast forward to Peachy.
Oh, so you don't listen?
I do. Peachy always has the good zinger at the end. It's always enjoyable, and then I just cut it off.
All right, so 23 was not only Adam Cole, it was also Ember Moon
Yes.
and Drew Gulak
Philly's own Drew Gulak.
at the Greatest Royal Rumble. And there it is, right there in Skype, if you want to watch it.
We'll pull it up later. I'm only working with one screen today, not my normal 3.
But okay, well, Walt, since you're just not paying attention, who's at 24?
So for the 24th entrant in the Apron Work Podcast Royal Rumble discussion. Oh, it's me, guys.
It never
It's
gets
me.
old, does it?
I'm back. I'm back after a long delay, and probably one of the most. Now this is what I gotta say. Like so, number 27 always gets heralded as the most productive numbers at 3 winners.
Okay.
Well, number 24 also has 3 winners, and some really heavy hitters in the wrestling world.
Wait, we're at 24, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In 91, you had Hulk Hogan. In 98, you had Austin. And then in 2000, you had The Rock.
Okay.
What was that fact about number 27, Walt?
27 apparently always had the most Rumble winners. They're up to 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was only at 3, so that's... But yeah, so 3 big ones. The Austin one, 98, that's when he went on to face Shawn Michaels and won his first title. The Rock was that one where they turned it into a fatal 4-way with Rock, Triple H, Big Show, and Mick Foley. Mm-hmm. Looking through, trying to see who else. That seems
You're missing a big one. We're at 24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing a huge one.
Bart Gunn?
Russ Pass, do you say it?
I was looking at other stuff.
Okay.
Austin has entered 24 twice. Honky Tonk Man, Colonel Mustafa?
Do you give up?
Brutus Beefcake.
Chris Masters.
He's just going to read
Big
all.
Daddy
Yeah,
V.
go ahead.
All right, here we go. In the 1994 Royal Rumble, at 24.
Oh. Janisira Tenru.
Yes.
Roy's pick.
Oh, your boy.
The Eric Roberts of Japan.
Yes.
If you want to understand this reference, go back to part 1.
But
Callback joke.
How about this? How many times was you said Stone Cold was it twice?
Yes, he was it twice.
Or was he it 3 times?
Could he have been it 3 times? 1, 2. Yeah, all I see is 2.
What are the 2 times? Which years?
96 and 98.
Okay. Well, he was the ringmaster in 96.
How am I reading
So-
this chart here? Can you explain this to me? What is going on?
Okay.
We're only 24 into 30.
Okay, so this is the number of the entrant.
Okay.
That's who entered. That's what number the person was eliminated at, and that's
For
who
those
they
of
were,
you at home that want to play along.
That's who. Yeah,
I mean, this is a nightmare.
that's who eliminated them, and that's what time they spent in the ring.
So
let's look.
Okay.
So let's look at 96. So 96, we're at 24.
Wait. If we can, where are we at?
I thought we were going to bring up the person who texted you right while I was there.
No.
Can
you explain to it as 94, the participant
Okay,
in
so
the number of reps?
94 at 24.
Yeah.
Tenru was eliminated. It was the 25th person eliminated in the Royal Rumble match by Bret Hart and Lex Luger. I'm assuming it's Bret Hart.
And what's the time slot he was in there?
17 minutes and 21
Okay, so
seconds.
I am reading
Yes.
that right. All right, good.
So I hope everyone enjoyed
0 eliminations.
enjoyed that.
That's the,
Yeah, I mean, listen, you had
the
some
how
big
to.
you had some big winners there, and then it looks like for the rest of it, nothing else crazy is going out. I did notice you seem to have a lot of the same people throw the number 24th entry out. Roman Reigns has eliminated the 24th person a couple times. Brock Lesnar has done it. Big Show has done it. So, and that's in recent years, but it seems pretty consistent there.
Yeah.
So, why don't we move to 25?
It was in St. Louis.
Peachy with the 25th.
Third Royal Rumble, Hogan 25th slot wins. At Royal Rumble number 10 was The Rock coming in at 25. That was his first Royal Rumble.
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure. This is the... Hold on. What number are you on?
25.
25. Hogan won his third Royal Rumble from the 25th.
No. The third Royal Rumble.
The third Royal Rumble.
Like, what was that?
Not his third.
90?
The
So,
third.
okay. You're saying these facts really fast, and I'm just having a hard time putting them together.
The third Royal Rumble in 1990 was won by Hulk Hogan at the 25 spot. And The Rock was his first appearance. I don't know why that was in my notes, but was the 10th Royal Rumble in 1997.
And who else won the Royal Rumble at 25?
I have no clue.
Walton.
Give me a second.
I'm guessing
Batista?
Undertaker.
No, it was...
It was
wow, that's the most
Asuka.
interesting fact.
Who was it?
Never mind.
Batista?
No, it wasn't
No.
Batista.
It was Asuka.
I'm looking at the wrong number.
Oscar?
That was an interesting fact, though, apparently.
Spoilers.
It's probably this guy I can't pronounce because I haven't watched wrestling. Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman.
Yeah, Oscar.
It's a women.
It's a woman.
And John Cena was a runner-up to Batista at number 25.
Oh, was that the year McMahon broke his... tore both of his ACLs when he came in the ring? Or tore his quads?
Really?
You've never seen this video?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. McMahon is like... So, Batista and Cena accidentally got thrown out together.
Uh-huh.
And so, McMahon comes out to try to just restart the match because Cena was supposed to win, I think, right? I forget what happened. But McMahon goes to get into the ring and tears both his quads when he gets in the ring, and he's just sitting there on the apron yelling at the guys to restart the match and stuff.
Was he running to the ring?
He was like doing his Vince McMahon strut.
Holy shit!
It is
Wow,
worth.
that needs to be on the YouTube channel. Is Walton's impersonation of the Vince McMahon strut?
He looks like a bushwhacker. Yeah. Can I just say, in the two so far, I mean, one episode and another one, I'm not getting enough bushwhacker here.
I only saw one, and I forget where it was at. But
They're usually at the beginning. We skip right past them at the beginning of the Royal Rumble.
yeah, there were. I saw one on. I saw Headbanger. I forget which one I saw in there.
I actually speaking of the bushwhackers, I seen something pretty interesting in them. When they were NWA, they were like a very violent tag team.
Really?
Yeah. Like used chairs and trash can lids before it was like a big thing. Very interesting. And then they go to the WF and it's completely, different. The lovable numbskulls of Australia.
Yes.
Do we have anything else, Peach?
No, that's it for 25.
All right.
So, do we going to move over to 26?
I guess.
And with the 26th entrant in the Abramwork Podcast Royal Rumble.
Spoiler alert, it's not me.
It's me.
Again? Jesus Christ.
26.
Dude, it's going to look like we planned this.
Who picked these numbers?
26 from 22 to 30, right? There's been multiple winners, except for 26 has not had a winner.
Really?
So, the next couple of years, if 26 wins, you know why? Because it's been a
They got to get
number.
They got to get the stats in. WWE does love their numbers when it comes to the Royal Rumble.
They do. It's literally 22 has 2, 23 has 2, 24 has 3, 25 has 2, 27 has 4, 28 has 2, 29 has 2, 30 has 3. And 26 is sitting there all by its lonesome. with 0. It does have 2 runner-up, though. So, that's the only interesting fact I had. Was Big Show was the runner-up in 2000, and then 2 years later, Kurt Angle was the runner-up. So even that's been neglected for a while, with 26 even being in the final 2. But as far as interesting, 26 is a neglected number. It's really not. Hulk Hogan was 26. Rick Martel was 26 back-to-back years. Yeah, there's not much interest in 26. Yeah, not a whole lot going on with this number. For a late number, it's kind of neglected.
Hey.
Lesnar was 26, got eliminated by Goldberg.
Which set up an actual really good match.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Okay.
26 was disappointing.
This should
Why
be
did I get that number?
This should be a good one. This should be a good one.
Maven was 26. It was eliminated by The Undertaker.
Undertaker was so... But that's another one where Maven actually eliminated The Undertaker, and then Undertaker came back in and just, like, destroyed him.
Yeah.
So, nice. Alrighty. Move over to 20... Who has 27? This is probably should be a very interesting one.
That is me.
Oh.
I have 27.
There we go.
I have a winner off the bat in 1989, Big John Studd, coming in at 27. Also, probably one of the odder entrances in the Royal Rumble, and also getting back to the pretty bad years of, I'm going to say 95 through 97. Dick Murdoch came in at 27, and I'm pretty sure he eliminated over 5 people coming out of that spot. And he was like, let's do a little research on Dick Murdoch here. But who else we got there? Walton coming in at 27 as some.
You have a Fit Finley, who never actually entered the match.
Another one of the mystery guys.
You have a Steve Austin win.
Oh, there we go.
You have a Yokozuna win. Bret Hart co-winner. What else we got? Enzo, pretty big one. Enzo Amore was eliminated by Brock Lesnar.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Nikki Bella was the runner-up
Yes.
at 27.
Okay. So, getting back... Mike, did you hear what I said about Dick Murdoch coming in at my number here? Okay, so... He came in like one of the terrible... I was saying 95 through 97, how they had these random-ass people come in. So he returned after a decade-long absence from the company, and he came in at the 27 spot and he eliminated, let's see, Henry Godwin, and that's what he did. He tossed a 300-pound Henry Godwin over the rope, pulling 5 discs in his back. I don't know. Sorry. This is pretty funny. Dick Murdoch. And also, I remember them referring to him as Big Dick Murdoch.
I actually remember.
Do you know what I'm talking? And they just keep on saying it over and over in the broadcast.
That doesn't sound like Vince McMahon at all.
No, does not. But yeah. Who else we got here?
Other than
Isaac Yankem in '96.
So
would that be a Kane appearance technically?
I think they
Did they give it to him?
I don't know actually. That I do not.
It's
know.
probably not counted in his numbers.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be though, right?
Other than the winners, I mean, you have some.
It'll be counted in our numbers.
Not a whole lot interest. Well, you had actually Rey Mysterio from this past one, which was very surprising. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good return and a very good showing.
Other than that, man.
Yeah, not a whole lot other than the winners.
A couple winners though, and Big Dick Murdoch. We get to say that a couple times.
Yeah, we can keep saying it. That's fine. I think we're listed as mature on the iTunes store, so please feel free.
Well, after your scandalous podcast, I think we were definitely going to get
listed as
the
immature.
Explicit.
All right.
That's all I got for 27, guy.
Mike, you have anything you want to follow up with on 27?
No. 27 is actually, as far as numbers go, outside of it having 4 winners, is a pretty shitty number.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at there at the end. It's just there's nothing exciting there.
The 27th Royal Rumble was in Pittsburgh, and that's a pretty shitty town.
Oh no, that's Pittsburgh. That was a great Royal Rumble because that's when they booed Rey Mysterio.
Why?
So Daniel Bryan, it was right when like they were trying to push. That was Batista won that Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And they booed. So they wanted Daniel Bryan to come out and win the Rumble because he was really hot.
Okay.
And he should have won it. And he wrestled earlier in the night. And so number 30 entrant comes in, and it was Rey Mysterio's music. And the entire crowd base just booed Rey Mysterio out of the building. Rey Mysterio was Rey Mysterio. Good guy, nothing bad.
Yeah.
They just booed it.
Yeah, they put him there purposely, assuming the crowd wouldn't boo him.
Yeah.
They were chanting for Bryan like the whole time. That was when Bryan ended up winning the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that
right?
was...
At what point, I remember, when I used to watch it, at what point did the crowd become so intelligent? Is that like our...
It's the internet age.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think you first got it, the first whiff of the crowd being intelligent, and that's not a shot, just like knowing the inner backings and stuff like that, is WrestleMania 20 when you had the Lesnar-Goldberg match.
Okay.
Where the whole crowd knew that neither of them were coming back, and this was both of their last matches, and they phoned it in. Okay. The whole crowd knew that.
Really?
And then just after that, it keeps growing and growing and growing. And, like, I like it, but I don't like it, because then it ruins moments. Like, I know, Respace, you bring up a moment it ruined for you, is when Bray Wyatt first appeared. His name in NXT during that thing was Husky Harris.
Okay.
And the entire crowd just started chanting Husky Harris. Even though this new character was...
It was one of the most interesting things that WWE's done in a while. And he set himself up in NXT, and it was such a great character. And then he came up, and they just
chanted Husky Harris the first time. So it's good and bad.
Like, I remember getting my news was like you would get the Wrestle magazines from Rite Aid, Target, and it was like the creep, like black and white ones, and it was kind of like it wasn't like WWF the magazine, obviously, but it was like inside like Wrestling Source or whatever, Yeah. And I remember going in there. It was like the first thing, like when Hogan was going to WCW. And that was like kind of the whispers, but that's how you would get your news. But now, like you said, the internet's probably... I mean, you're having lineup cards, when they're going to go, results. It's, some of them are spot on, so...
Right, the surprise entrance, who's in town, who's...
Yeah, and me and Respace, like, this is a week I avoid...
Stay away from any of those.
Yeah, you got it.
It's very
and
hard just because... Respace, you were talking about it last episode, and I saw online, WWE starting at noon today is announcing entrants for the Women's Rumble every 30 minutes. It doesn't say how many, but it just says...
Yeah, it doesn't give you enough information. I think a lot of people are assuming. But, I mean, now, to be honest, the people who are upset about it, every year they put on, like, WWE.com, like... These guys are announced for the Rumble. I mean, how often they do it on Raw or SmackDown where they're like, Finn Balor,
so I'm fine
last
with
night,
that.
Put his name in for it. But I'm saying, like, that, as long as they're only going to announce, like, 20 people that we already pretty much know who's going to be in it anyway, I don't mind. Yeah. But if they announce, this person from NXT is going to be in it, and Trish Stratus is going to be in it, I'm going to be a little pissed. Like,
the only news I read normally...
I'd rather you surprise me with it.
The only news I read would be actually like WWE's like official website. So I'll look like, okay, who's the announced participants? Because then, like you and I have done in the past, we'll count, okay, there's 20 people announced. All right, now we're up to 23 who can fill in these additional 5 slots or 7 slots or whatever.
So it gets us a little extra excited because we're like, all right, there's 5 spots we don't know. Who's it going to be?
All right. So let's move along. Let's finish this out strong. We got a strong number coming up because if you would have listened earlier and would have realized when someone said, "Oh, it looks like Batista won from the 28th spot 2 years," I have 28.
Did you say that?
Yeah, when Peachy was talking, I accidentally had up, I forget what number he was on, I had up my 28 like in prep of it, and I was reading facts from that instead of the actual number. So, Batista has won the Rumble twice and has won it both from the number 28 spot. That's pretty interesting, I think.
It
That
sounds
is interesting.
Sounds boring.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Walton loves Batista.
I do. Batista's dick.
He saved me as Drax the Destroyer.
He is great.
He's very good in Blade Runner 2.
I haven't seen that. Is he?
So
Did you
good.
see? He was in a Bond movie, right?
Who?
Batista.
I don't do the Bond movies.
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't do the Bond movies.
I've never seen him either.
I'm kidding, Peachy. Relax. Settle down.
Me neither. I'm not kidding.
So, you have a couple heavy hitters in the 28 spot. Obviously, Batista, 2-year winner. You have a John Cena appearance. Batista actually 3 times in the 28 spot.
Man, you're really going on this tangent here with Batista.
Well, but it just fell in my lap.
How's his physique?
You have a Greek god as an entrant as Hercules
Yeah, I've seen that.
in the 89 Royal Rumble. How come none of us are talking about the 88 Rumble during these?
Oh, boy.
Oh man,
Been here.
Badum-tis.
There's only 20 participants.
Rest Pass. What year was the Mankind 3 Faces of Foley?
That was.
Was that 98?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a Dude Love appearance.
Yeah, that's when it definitely recovered from, 95, 96, 97 as
Yeah.
a participant list.
You have a Jericho appearance. Miz, Ziggler, Roman Reigns, Goldberg the last couple years. Again, Batista and he won. Randy
And what's special about the Roman Reigns one?
It was in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Oh,
What
okay.
else?
I don't know.
He was the runner-up.
Oh, he was the runner-up. Okay. Alrighty. You had a Santino Marella appearance, and if that's actually the shortest. This website has him clocked as 2 seconds, but that is the shortest appearance in a Royal Rumble. The current record holder,
Who is this?
Santino Marella,
Okay.
comedy act.
7 seconds, is it? So you say?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds, but it's actually like clocked in at
On the
like
Wikipedia, it says 1.
yeah, it's like
Man,
1
how's
point.
that even possible?
You go in and go right back out.
Yikes.
So, yep, that's about all I got. Kane, a couple 28 appearances, it looks like. But, yeah, 2 winners in Batista at 28. 29.
We're getting down to it here. According to my calculation, we only have one more after this.
Sounds about right. So are you number 29?
I am not.
You can
Oh.
put that calculator away. I'm 29.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there we go.
Now, 29 has 2 winners and 3 runner-ups. Brock Lesnar won it. Edge won it, both in 29. And Chris Jericho. Hold on. Yeah, I guess Chris Jericho lost to Sheamus. Okay, I thought maybe it was the 40-man for a second. Jericho, Triple H, and he lost to John Cena, which I believe that was John Cena's. Well, I'll wait on that because that's the next one. I won't talk too much on that. What was the other runner-up? And Sid was a runner-up in 5th Royal Rumble. So there's that. My interesting facts for it, though, which is what I was waiting to get into. Number 29 has lasted in the Royal Rumble over 10 minutes only 3 times. So there's that. Walton's doing work.
I am.
One of those 3 times was the 40-man. So I don't know. You can count that as much, but I found that interesting. What? How many Rumbles is there with 30 guys? There's 30 of them, right?
Yeah.
And only twice 29 was in it over 10 minutes.
Well, there was 30 in the 40-man, but there was also 40 in the 40-man.
I mean, but I'm saying if they lasted a while.
Yeah.
I know it's near the end of the match. Yeah. I get it, Peach. All right. Well, the other interesting thing was Haku had just won the WCW Hardcore title in a pay-per-view the week before the 2001 Royal Rumble, and he entered in at 29 a week later. That was probably the tail end of WCW, I assume, right?
What year was that?
2001.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's when.
I have Billy
WC
Gunn entering that Rumble.
In 2001.
Yeah. Disregard.
I have Billy Gunn at 28.
Yeah, that's because I'm still on my numbers. I'm not on 29.
Oh, you think I'm 28? Oh,
No,
okay.
I think I just didn't
29.
switch.
This is what happens when you don't pay attention when I start talking, Walt.
I pay attention.
But yeah, Haku was the current hardcore champion for WCW and moved on over to WWE. I guess was it E at the time?
What year
Or
was
is
it?
it still F? 2001.
No, still F. Yeah.
And Edge's victory came as a total surprise. That was when he was out with the torn Achilles for basically 6 months, and nobody knew it was coming. And he came out,
And I think that's also one of the records. I think to be in the ring the least and win a Royal Rumble is like 7 minutes. I think that year.
yeah. That's funny. Him and then Lesnar did it a little under 9 minutes.
Yeah.
When he won at 29, which I realized 29-30 they probably don't last that long.
Yeah.
Just because of where it is, but yeah, I guess you don't realize how quick the match ends
Yeah.
when they get to 30. Like, you feel like it's going on forever. I guess you don't realize that all that shit happens in like a 5 to 10 minute span. But other than that, nothing else really. That was all my specials. All my
Oh, your
stats
fun
for
facts.
that.
Now let me look
Yeah.
at the correct one.
Well,
Roman
Bailey
Reigns
is
has thrown out the
29.
number 29th person 3 years in a row.
Yeah, it's really.
Yes. Yeah, I guess I could have went over that stuff.
And all of them are pretty big guys. Big Show, Sheamus, and The Undertaker.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Goldust has entered twice at the 29th spot. Really getting fans excited for a Goldust appearance in the Rumble.
Stone Cold eliminated number 29 3 out of 4 years. That year that Haku came out at 29, Stone Cold eliminated him. And then he eliminated Chains and Owen Hart.
Chains.
2 years before it.
Oh, God.
DOA.
What a terrible. 8 ball and chains, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like I said, I think I have those characters somewhere. I think
Like,
they were...
what goes on in the office of WWF headquarters when we're like, hey, let's do, like, a meth biker gang. Like, let's...
Back then, they threw everything at the wall.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. It's not even, like, they're not even, like, offensive characters compared to the other ones.
Yeah, that's WWE. That was WWE going PG.
Yep.
Only meth dealers. Alrighty. Who gets to finish it out strong? The lucky
I'll tell you what,
number
man.
30 spot.
This thing, special guest appearance, and you end with number 30. I feel like really the pressure's on me to bring this home.
Oh, it's you?
It's me.
Fucking A.
So the number 30 spot
Is the coveted spot of the Royal Rumble.
You would think so, but The Undertaker 3 times entered at 30. Only won once. Very interesting.
He was
In
the
Texas.
first person to win at number 30 also.
Ah, there we go. But let's go down the list here. 89, Ted DiBiase came in, followed by Mr. Perfect in 90, Tugboat in 91, The Warlord in 92.
Are we really going over all numbers?
I think so. I think it's the last number. I'm going down. I'm just talking to myself out loud here.
Yeah. You have China, like I said before.
You
China.
missed Duke the Dumpster Drozy at in the 96 Rumble. Yeah, we got China. Nothing really. Goldberg in 2004 when Benoit won.
I have some interesting facts.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm really the only
If you
the only
want
one I
that.
really had was in participants wise was Undertaker 30 coming in at 33 times.
The one very interesting fact is number 30 has thrown out the second most participants in the Royal Rumble
It's actually
at 67.
That's
Damn.
very interesting.
75 is number 1. 67 is the second most, all the way at 30. Yeah, you wouldn't think that.
I wonder
just
the stat, and I didn't see it like looking through. What wrestler has the most eliminations in Rumble history?
Total combined?
Yeah.
Did
anybody come across that?
I think it's Kane.
Is it Kane?
Yeah, I think it's Kane and somebody, and
Yeah, I was
Jericho
gonna say,
is...
Reigns has to be close.
Reigns is up
He
there.
had like 2 huge ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Braun's up there too now.
I was going to say Undertaker, maybe. I mean, I know he went in the 30 spot 3 times, but judging by that number, you said, and then earlier in his career, the Undertaker, like, throwing guys, like, at
I
an
think
alarming rate.
I want to say it might be Jericho. Jericho has a collectively big number for some stat in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, for a while, Kane had it. But
Yeah.
yeah, just looking at each year's, there's like 3, 4. Big Show had 6 one year at 30. 3, 5. So it seems to be consistent. I mean, the one big thing about 30 is there's 7 runner-ups at 30.
Okay.
So I mean that no other number has more than 3, and they got 7. So
Oh, here we go. I got it here. Got the number. All right. So, Kane. Who said Kane? Everybody kind of...
Yeah.
Walton, whatever.
I know he was it for a while.
So, he has 44 victims he threw over in
Victims,
19
I like it.
in 19 appearances. Shawn Michaels second with 39. Stone Cold third with 36. And then The Undertaker with 35. So...
Who's below him? Who's has? I guess Reigns probably has the best shot of catch. Well,
that's all I got here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
yeah.
Yeah, they just have the top 1, 2, 4 people.
Yeah. No, I don't think that true.
I'm learning my lessons, guys.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So any quickly want to go over anything with the 16 through 30 with the Rumble?
Okay, let's get into the world's greatest Royal Rumble, the 50.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm done.
The 40 man. I had number 38 on the original numbers given out.
As I said that, Walton closed his laptop and threw it against the wall.
My notes are, who cares?
Oh man,
man.
yeah, this was fun.
Roman Reigns is at 24, by the way.
Is he?
24. He's only been in like 4 of them.
Yeah, he.
I think they were not having him do extreme amounts because they expected him to eventually break it.
Break that record, yeah.
Oh. So when he eliminates 29 guys in his next
Royal
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble,
It is
they're afraid
return.
It'll be his last.
It is return Royal Rumble.
He'll be in it this jet. He's number 1 coming out next week. You heard it here first. Roman Reigns number 1. It was all ploy, and he eliminates 29 guys and then retires the next day.
Wait, I thought he was retired. I thought he was done.
No, Reigns. He says he's going to come back. He's he's battling cancer. Like he has leukemia.
Is it? I know
It's
you guys
it's
did an
his
episode on that.
Make-A-Wish.
You guys think it's an arc, or you
No,
think
I
it's-
don't.
You don't.
Oh,
No,
no,
we didn't.
no.
Yeah, we talked about
I think we might have been joking about it, but no.
Yeah, we talked about
I think I was saying it's messed up that people actually believe that.
yeah.
It's just funny to see.
Oh, that's.
Go
I
ahead.
forgot about that episode. I'm sorry, I forgot. That is the one where people believe things that
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
real, or
Very good episode. What was too far? And the one I would say
Yeah.
is, I don't know if you guys mentioned it, it just came up the other day when Legion of Doom Hawk was battling alcoholism and he fell off the Titantron. Do you remember that one? And he committed suicide. Oh well.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's awful. But it's just funny seeing Walton's face at the detest of me talking about Roman Reigns possibly faking cancer with your delivery of the 14-year-old. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. All right, fair enough.
Man.
Roman
just-
Reigns winning in Philadelphia was probably one of my favorite wrestling moments, where they brought out The Rock and like to stop everybody shitting on Roman, and everybody just shit on The Rock as well, and like it was the most like this is horseshit feeling, and just the crowd completely turning on WWE.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's where Cancel WWE Network started, the hashtag. So, who we got winning this Sunday, boys?
well, all this talk right now makes me believe it could be Reigns.
Imagine
with
the
County
pop.
90
Bear-
limbs.
Imagine the
Bear
pop
with
he
me
would
here.
get if he returned.
He comes out 1, right? Cena comes out 2.
Cena makes
And
a
then
wish.
Cena helps him throughout the match, win it. And you find out he granted one more wish for Roman Reigns. And then Cena's actually the runner-up.
Hold on, wait a minute.
So Reigns can't compete at WrestleMania. Then Cena moves on
I'm the bad
to
guy
WrestleMania.
here. I'm the bad guy here. Hold on.
It's an adult.
Hold on.
Maybe that was what
You're
Roman
talking
told
about a
him
dead
was.
kid that had cancer coming back to life. Reigns is not dead, and he's an adult. Deal with it.
Who do we have winning this Sunday? Roy, do you have an opinion?
Drew McIntyre.
Is that the first name that came up?
Yes.
Peach, who do you got?
I don't know who's on the poster.
Rest Pass, who do you have?
I wanted to go Miz so bad, and now they're pushing this whole Shane McMahon Miz thing, which sucks. So I'll go Seth Rollins.
Ah, damn you. Yeah, I actually, so up until Rollins lost the IC title, I was saying Drew McIntyre legitimately because
Okay.
I was thought and especially with what they were setting up, I thought it was going to be Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre for the title at Mania.
Please do not downplay my prediction, Walton.
Listen, it's got a shot.
Okay.
It's got a shot. I just think now with Rollins lost the IC belt right before the Rumble. Well, not right before. He lost it a little bit ago, but he was still in the hunt. Now it's just transitioning over to, I think he's going to finally win the Rumble, go on and face, which sucks, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the title. As much as I want to see Balor win, and
And that's why I'm going Rollins,
yes,
because I feel like he fits either one. Where Finn Balor wins, it's the whole Rollins Balor that was the final of the Universal Championship when Finn Balor had to release the title. So you kind of get that match done again. So I feel like he fits more. And if Braun ends up winning it, McIntyre makes the most sense. If Braun wins it between now and WrestleMania.
yeah. I just
And
think
Braun's he's a dark horse.
Shane McMahon has never won it, and it's. I think it's his year this year.
So you're going to say Shane McMahon's going to enter at 26 and win it?
Yep.
Okay.
There it is. I have one hope for a surprise entrant.
Who you thinking? Who you thinking?
KO.
It makes sense.
But I don't see him winning it, unfortunately. I would love it to see him win it. And actually, he would make sense, too, a little bit. Especially because they can build him back up as that badass. But he would make sense on both sides, really.
Yes.
Because of the way Goldberg beat him and kind of shit on him. Him against Lesnar would be interesting. Him against Balor would be interesting. Him against Daniel Bryan. And him against AJ Styles. All of them kind of fit with previous storylines and stuff.
Yes.
And I would love to see him win it. He's like, if we had to pick two guys as like one we want to see win and one we think's going to win, he's the guy I want to see win. So I'm just hoping he's at least there.
I want the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes to show up.
Peach, we did an episode on it. Oh man, I do you think Omega's showing up? No, this is legitimate. Is Omega showing up, Mike?
If he doesn't show up at the Rumble, he's not signing with WWE.
Yeah, that's obvious. So
I think that's going to be the telltale. I think there's no way in hell that he signed with WWE and they don't use it to their advantage at the Rumble.
especially at this, so the Royal Rumble this year is at Chase Field at where the Diamondbacks play.
Oh, wow, it's big.
Yeah,
They're going to bring the cart back?
they might. Well, no, they're coming out apparently from the dugout.
Oh, by the pool. Right? The pool's there.
No, not the bullpen dugout.
Oh, the dugout.
They're coming through the dugout. So
interesting.
So
Hopefully it's a home run, you know?
Does somebody wind up in the pool?
it's possible. Honestly, I wouldn't
think
be
you
surprised.
have to, right?
Yeah.
Just like all our wrestling moves that we did in the pool.
Yes.
Just start doing that.
You talk about full circle, you know?
So, all right, boys. Any other comments on the Royal Rumble? Any passing thoughts? This was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thank you.
It was.
Thank you, boys, for having me. Really.
Oh, thank you for joining. You want to plug the YouTube channel that Jared's never a part of anymore?
Yeah. I have a little YouTube channel. Well, we have a little YouTube channel, the Opie and Friends Show. We do a lot of stuff of movies, kind of folklore, local legends in the city stuff. And check us out. We got some big stuff in the works for this upcoming year. Looking to do Jaws filming locations. Another video is going to take some time. Boardwalk Empire, reality versus what's real, what's fake, what buildings, events inspired it, and then compared to the movies. So we got a whole bunch of stuff on the horizon.
I gotta say,
Roy is the mastermind behind this production.
Of what, Apron Work Podcast or Opie and Friends?
Yes, and now Apron
Both.
Work.
Yeah.
I think I've said it to you before. Like your Rocky one was phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
I love that video.
Yeah, it's we kind of been diving into a little more of the darker history, I guess you would say, Philadelphia.
Boy in the Box was my favorite.
Yeah. It's that was
So
that's a tough one. We do a couple of them. They're like really tough stories, but I feel like they need to be said. And just real quick, the one probably I wouldn't even say most proud of, but probably most shocking when I was doing was the Who Killed Barbara Jean Horn. This little girl got killed in the 80s, Walter Ograd. But in researching it, you start seeing kind of like the city was a little shady in the 90s of getting convictions. And if you get a chance to go over there, check out that video. It's a little bit eye-opening, if you will. But yeah.
But even like USS America and Centralia, like there's a lot of really good content over there.
Yeah, I mean everything. Whatever you in the movies. Some local stuff. It has a little bit of everything, and that's what like Jared and Frank. We all have our different takes on it. Jared has some wrestling stuff on there. Stuff like that. So yeah, just go over, check it out, see what you think.
And that drone footage.
Yeah, I think what's it called? I don't know. It's one of the one of them Facebook sites. I'm pretty sure they definitely took my drone footage.
Really?
And used it. Yeah.
Oh, that's dirty.
I don't care. You put it on the internet. It's it's for everybody. I mean, I really don't care. I've taken countless video clips from other people, so I can't really complain. But it's definitely flattering when you see that type of stuff.
Yeah. Good. It's a good channel. It's fun. Hopefully, a lot more videos with all three of you, not just you and Frank. Love seeing the both of you, but
I think that's when we're at our best, when you have the three of us. But unfortunately, adulting is tough, as we all know. So
yes.
Yeah. So, all right. Anything from the rest of you guys, Peachy or Respace? You got anything?
No. Thank you, Roy.
No problem.
Again.
Brother. Thank you.
It has been a pleasure. We've been dying to have you on. I know you've been dying to be on. So it was nice to be able to get something that you weren't completely clueless about.
I tell you, great stuff, man. You boys are doing a great job. And speaking of the Opie and Friends, if below each video is a link to these guys, make it real easy for you. Just click it, give them a listen, and keep up the good work, boys.
We try. We try.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. If nobody else has anything, thank you everybody for listening to both parts. Really hope you enjoyed it. Don't know what we're gonna do next week. We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll start our own road to WrestleMania. Who knows?
Maybe we'll do the episode that you didn't finish the audio to. We'll just redo it from the beginning.
That's fine by me. Makes it easier for me. So, thank you again, everyone, for listening.
No, I'm not going to be there. You have to listen to my side of the audio clip, and then you have to fill in
the blank. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd
be fun.
That's what we're doing.
Alrighty. Well, again, thank you everyone for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good week.
Enjoy the Rumble, right?
Yes, enjoy the Royal Rumble. It is the start to wrestling season. Road to WrestleMania starts this Sunday. But with that, catch you guys later.
How many times do they point at the sign?
What'd you say?
How many times do they point at the sign?
53.
Over,
53.
under, over.
I would like to say this. I noticed today you didn't say "with that being said."
Well, I'm trying to switch it up a little bit.
But I like that. I think that's your
thing
right there.
It's actually I stole it from someone. I think you and I both watch on YouTube.
Jenna Hayes, Jaden James,
Tim Tracker.
Tim Tracker.
I think he says it all the time.
Now it's time to pay the price.
Yeah. Oh man. Alrighty. with that being said,
There it is.
guys, have a good week. Enjoy the Rumble. We'll catch you next week. Later.
I'm going back.